Hello guys and welcome back. So now in this video what we want to do is when the cutscene ends we want to enable the player and allow the player to play the game. Okay, so if you double click on this cutscene, okay, and there are many ways, okay, in order to play the game after the cutscene. So let me tell you one of the way that how when the cutscene ends then play the game. So if we click on the cutscene, okay, let me actually move the timeline down below so that we can see the timeline. Okay, let's move this down below. Actually, let me move timeline right here. Okay, and then let's click on this cutscene camera. This is the cutscene camera right there. But if we click on cutscene and let's move this right here, as you can see the camera moves to that point. Okay, or you can see this is the camera moves to this position. Okay, so if we click on actually record and then we will be able to click on the main camera, as you can see the main camera moves, as you can see, like that. Okay, so right here when the main camera moves to this direction, okay, right here, then when the camera moves to this position right here we will be cutting the scene. Okay, right here. So now before clicking anywhere else, let's copy the component of this cutscene camera. So let me click on copy component, that is it. Then let's stop the recording. Okay, and then in the cutscene let's create an empty game object by the name of cutscene ender. Let's click on this, click on paste component values. Here is now the cutscene ender. Let's add a box collider to this cutscene ender. Here is the box collider. Okay, what we can do now is move this box collider right here. Okay, and make this is triggered. Okay, make the rotation of y as 0 and the rotation x as 0 as well. That is it. So now we have the cutscene ender right here. Now let's create a script right here. Let's go inside the player UI, or actually let's get back right here. We have the game manager. So now let's create a cutscene ender script. Let's double click on it. Okay, and now let me tell you how we will cut our scene. So if the cutscene camera hits this collider right here, okay, then what we will do, we will create some variable, something like a cutscene one end. Okay, it will be a bool. Okay, we will set that bool to true whenever the cutscene camera hits this collider. Okay, we will set that bool to true. Okay, so for that let's click on this cutscene camera and let's tag this camera. Okay, we will tag this camera as cutcam1. Click on save, then click on cutscene camera and add this tag. Okay, right here to this cutscene camera add a rigid body, and with the rigid body also add a box collider. And if we see this camera right here, let's move the box collider like this. Okay, that is it. Then we have the box collider right here. So now when these both collides with each other, we will simply cut the scene. Okay, we have the tag right there, and the reason we have added a rigid body is because without the rigid body the colliders doesn't work. Okay, so now when this box collider hits this one, okay, and make sure that it is trigger, then we will cut the scene, and we have created a script for it as cutscene ender. So click on cutscene ender game object, drag and drop the script. Then on this script let's create a bool by the name of timeline, or actually let's just say cutscene end. Okay, this will be a bool which will be equals to false by default. Okay, then also create an instance for this script just as we created for the main menu. So we will say cutscene ender. Let's name this as instance as well. Then in the awake we will say instance equals to this. Okay, then let's add a on trigger enter. Okay, let me remove these other things. We just need the on trigger enter. So we will say that if this cutscene ender hits anything that is on the tag, and the tag name is cut cam1. Okay, we have added that tag, so we will say other dot game object. Okay, other dot game object dot compare tag. Let's write the tag name, it is cut cam1. Okay, so if this cut cam1 collides with the cutscene ender, then what we want to do, we want to set the cutscene end to true. Okay, and then on the game manager right here now we will say if cutscene ender dot instance dot cutscene, let me check the name of it. Okay, cutscene end. So if the cutscene end is equals to true, then what we want to do, let me copy all of them from up there, paste it down below, and then we will set all of these to true now, and this cutscene to false. That will be it. Now if we save the script, get back right here. Okay, let's click on timeline and let's check how the collider works right here, and then we will be testing it out. So let me click on record. Let's move right here and actually select the camera so that we can see the camera right here. Okay, this is the camera collider. Let me turn on the gizmos. Okay, that is the camera. Let's check the cutscene ender, it is right here. Okay, let's actually move the cutscene ender a little bit back. Okay, so if we select the cutscene ender, let's move it right here. Okay, and now I think we are good to go. Okay, we have the cutscene ender script already attached. Let's click on this scene. Let's open up the main menu scene. Let's click on that and play the game. Okay, let's click on start. As you can see, cutscene is started. And let's see if this works or not. Okay, as you can see, when it touches the cutscene ender, as you can see, it gets back right here, and as you can see, everything is working, but we are unable to move the mouse. As you can see, our game and our player and our inputs are not working. Okay, as you can see, our inputs are not working, but we will be fixing this issue in the next video. And now as you can see, our cutscene can now start and end, and when it ends, it plays the game.